How does one do? What's in the question is what does immersion done right look like?
Well, immersion done right.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that there's any one immersion done right, but clearly, like if you take child language learning, if you have a context that is very focused on, the here and now and the real, right? So say, oh, don't touch that, that's hot, or here, honey, come over here and play with this ball. I mean, there's a lot of context, right? And that's enormously helpful in trying to make sense of the world and connect language and use and so forth. And so a high context, an opportunity to be in a place. We have this story of this Hebrew learner. He has this internship where he is taking largely Israeli tourists around and looking at this historical building. This is really interesting for a non-native to be in this position of doing tours for native speakers, right? But it's just the most brilliant language learning opportunity, because what does he do is he has a script, right? He has a script, just like missionaries have a script, well, we used to have a memorized script, but more or less we have scripts about, we're going to talk about this, we know how to talk about that, right? This is the direction that things are going to go. So there's a certain amount of constraining the field of possibilities that we're going to talk about, right?
Right.
And so this guy is giving this thing, and every day as he does this tour, these Israelis they are merciless in terms of their questions, and they just push. So every day he gets a new question that he can't answer, right? And so he goes back and says, how do I answer this question, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the most amazing language learning thing, because he's got exactly this he's got a limited domain, and then he can just keep stretching the borders of that domain to expand his capability to, I mean, that is for me one of the greatest natural immersion, possibilities. So that